so it's a bit chilly. Emily's just shivering. Just made me walk down the escalators as well. But we need to go find my mum now. So, yeah. We're just chilling now. Could you look a little bit more like you hate me, please? Little demon. Little Goblin Junior. I have to keep on watching her to make sure she doesn't, like, scuttle away or anything. I need to film a full-on YouTube video when I get back as well. Maybe this is the video, maybe this is the vlog. You can just say you hate me, it's fine. Every time I look at you, you just hate me. Hi everyone. Look at me with a regular post. Actually, it's not a posting schedule, is it? If I just make a video and I feel like it, that's not a schedule. I've just been freezing outside. Do you reckon Emily's a bit cold? It's like 3 degrees Celsius, which people are gonna be watching this in like freezing climates. Like Charlotte, 3 degrees, it's cold to me. Okay, so anyway, since my last video, well actually, when I'd posted my last video, I had finished Our Violent Ends, but I hadn't finished it when I recorded it. But I finished it now. I would say I coped very well, actually. Since the last video, TVD Shelf has had a bit of a reshuffle. As you can see, stacked them, and then I've got some paperback copies back there. No one judge me for the amount of TVD copies I have, okay? Because in my mind, it's fully justified. And also, Chloe Gong. So it does like go without saying that this video is gonna have spoilers for Our Violent Ends. So if you haven't finished it, just click off. Click off, run away. Run before we get to the spoilery stuff. Because I somehow managed to stay pretty much spoiler free from November to when I ended up finishing it in January. I really dragged out how long it took me to read it because I didn't want it to end. But we've had the Foul Lady Fortune announcements now, so that makes me happy at least. Kind of need some happiness. On to the review. So we open on the end of, what am I trying to say? It starts am I sure I've read this book? We start off where these Vandalites left off. So straight in with you know, murder, stabby. Yeah, it was like we had all this progress with, or progress, whichever way you want to pronounce it. So we had all this progress with like Romeo and Juliet. Hang on, my sister's in the next room and she's not read Our Violent Ends yet. 1 minute. I feel like I'm scared of spoiling it for you, so I'm not coming to be quiet. I didn't know. I'm waiting. I don't want to film the rest of the video because I'm scared I'm going to spoil it for you. Because I'm talking about Our Violent Ends and you've not read it yet. Okay. I forget how bright it is and look back to the face of the sun. So yeah, kind of all the enemies to lovers tension that had started to dissipate in these Vandalites just hit you straight away in Our Violent Ends. Oh, straight in with a murder attempt, which, my loves. Oh, I've just remembered the ending again. See, this is what's been happening with OVE. Like, I finished it and I was like, oh, okay. And then I was like, but this will be fine in the morning. Will it? Will it really? I'm still not okay. So now I understand the lighter on the cover and the fire. Which, listen. Okay, I knew what was coming because it got to the end and I was like, oh, they are far too happy. They're like married. They're, you know, things are going well for them. Juliet looks like she could actually, which also, Dimitri, Tyler as well. I'm glad that, you know, it was a 2 birds with 1 stone situation in this book. They're gone. Okay, here's the thing. I keep on debating being like, okay, but what if Romeo and Juliet survived? What if they survived the explosion and they've gone to like hide or whatever? Like when Elisa saw those people on the boat. But I'm like, but then that might mean Dimitri could have survived. And I just don't want that for Rosalind. Listen, I'll hold my hands up. I didn't like Rosalind in this book. I just didn't. But I will say, support women's rights, but more importantly, support women's wrongs. So, yeah, listen, I'm much more inclined to support her than I am Dimitri any day. Any day. I hate Dimitri. I don't hate Rosalind. I did for a little second, but I also think Juliet's stab was too harsh. Like, and I don't think Juliet was really in a position to judge. Like, at some point she was like, can't believe she's done this. I was like, it's what you've been doing since you were 15. Right, pipe down. Don't get me wrong. I love Juliet, but, you know, yeah. Ugh, Ben and Marshall. I just love them. I love them so much. A feather? Is that a feather? Where? I look. It's there. It's there. It's there. See, it does exist. I'm gonna catch that. Got it. There it is. Be gone. When Benedict found out Marshall was alive. But I really thought Juliet was about to die then. Well, yeah, then. Anyway, so basically there's more monsters, and then Roma's dad's like, because Roma's dad and Juliet's dad are both getting blackmailed by this like mysterious blackmailer. Now I know who the blackmailer is. It makes me salty even talking about it. Anyway, so they're getting blackmailed, and then Roma's dad's like, he talks to Juliet's dad and he's like, they should just work together, right? Like, this can be like a little side project for them. But yeah, so Roma's all like, ugh, and Juliet's like, oh my god, what a shame. Yeah, I mean, I don't know why I'm explaining the plot when I did just say, don't watch this if you haven't already read Our Violent Ends. But I'm just summarising. Okay, I'm just summarising. I really liked Elisa's character development in this book because she spent most of the last one in a coma. So there wasn't really much time for it to kind of develop, but there was a lot of time for that in this one. I just love Elisa. I would protect her with my life. Not even more, I will. I'm gonna teleport into their world and protect her, always. Basically, things start happening and they realise there's 5 monsters. Let me fact check myself. Okay, I tried to fact check myself, but instead I got distracted by these beautiful prints. And also, not to flex, but I'm gonna flex it anyway. This is my gorgeous Our Violent Ends that I got from the Astoria bookshop. I'll find the link to the website and I'll link it below. But yeah, that's how I got this beautiful personalised edition. Just to go with my, like, you know, just in case I didn't have enough. So then, you know, they kind of, Shanghai starts to like fall apart because of the revolution, which I absolutely adore Chloe Gong for like including parts of, because I'm such a little history nerd. I mean, I'm a book nerd, so I feel like being a history nerd kind of goes hand in hand with that. But I just love that she included so much like historical stuff in the books. Anyway, I digress. So they're in the midst of this revolution and basically the gangs are kind of like losing their grip on everything that they had. They fall in love again. Oh, they get married with like pieces of string. So the ending. Let's talk the ending. I genuinely did think, I was like, she's gonna get Roma out and they're gonna be fine and they're gonna run away. That was really naive of me. It was really optimistic, but it was really naive. I mean, I don't know what I expected, really. I knew I was going to get my heart broken. When I saw people being like, pay for my therapy, like, I knew that it wasn't going to be a happy ending, but I'm still like, I'm holding on to that one line when Elisa was like, you can't call them dead if you've not found the bodies. So true. Very good point, Elisa. So I'm going to stick to that. Because I can't, I'm going to be so upset if in Foul Lady Fortune, like Rosalind's just going about her business and someone's like, they found the bodies. No. I need an epilogue of Foul Lady Fortune where Rosalind's like, well, look at you two. Coming out hiding. Even if it emotionally traumatized me, it was still a masterpiece. Yeah. Get that on a t-shirt. Someone put that on a t-shirt. Wow. I was gonna say I'm a philosopher. I can't even flip my hair. I actually feel like flipping your hair isn't, you know, a requirement to be a philosopher. I'm so excited. I'm so excited for Our Lady Fortune, because at least it's not like, I finished the Cruel Prince series, Folk the Air, I finished that and I was just like, oh, okay, that's done now. What next? But at least with this, it's not like I finished Our Violent Ends and I was like destroyed. Well, I was destroyed, but not because it was like, oh, the series is ending forever, because we're gonna get more POVs. I hope that we get Marshall and Benedict's POVs from after they've moved away. Them. Oh, I love them so much. I love Marshall so much. I was like, Marshall has to be an ENFP. I'm an ENFP. And the whole way through this series, every time Marshall said something, I'd be like, that's what I was thinking, Marshall. Thanks for voicing that for me. Who's driving past that loud? Are you finished? Anyway. So, yeah, I was like, Marshall has to be an ENFP. And he wasn't. I think he's an ENTP. But I'm going to claim him as a member of the ENFP community, so what can I tell you? I love how this started out as an OVE review, which 10 out of 5 stars, because 5 stars isn't enough. Chloe Gong is a genius. We already know this. My shrine, my Chloe Gong shrine. Anyway, yeah, this started off as an OVE review, and then now it's like thoughts on For Our Lady Fortune. Love the cover for For Our Lady Fortune. Absolutely love the cover. I came to a realization today that Favourite Crime by Liv Rodrigo is a Rosalind and Dimitri song. Because it is. Yeah, I feel like that pretty much concludes the video, the review. I mean, yeah, as I said before, there's like nothing I feel like I could say that would be enough to tell you like how much I loved it. There really isn't. So it's like, I'm gonna be fighting a losing battle if I try, let's be honest. But yeah, if you've watched it, as in this, thank you for watching the whole way through. I know I do just fully sit here and ramble, so it genuinely does mean a lot that, you know, that there are like people who are willing to sit and listen to me ramble. It's nice, it's very nice. There's another feathery thing. It's gone now though. Anyway, oh no, these are just bits of dust. Why am I gathering them? Anyway, I'm sitting here gathering dust. So I'm just gonna end the video before I ramble on anymore. But thank you so much for watching. I was gonna say go and read Our Violent Ends, but if you watch this, I'm assuming A, you've already read it, or B, you think, oh well, I'm probably not gonna read it, and then you've had the whole book spoiled for you anyway. So, listen, it's not my fault. I did say to click off. But yeah, so if you watch this, thanks. Have a lovely day. Bye.